All right, I'd like to call to order the City Council meeting. This is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. The time is now 7 o'clock p.m. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silent meditation. Okay, a couple things before we do roll call. First thing is I do need a motion to allow Adam Dyer to participate in our council meeting remotely.
I make a motion to allow Adam Dyer to participate in our meeting remotely.
Second.
A motion by Councilmember Romy, second by Deputy Mayor Gerton. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 3-0. So Adam, you're in. Okay, and I think we all have, most people have heard, if not everybody, about the passing of our fellow council member Hamilton Bowden recently. He's going to be greatly missed. We definitely appreciate his service to the community. We appreciate his service to our country. And this was something that I certainly wasn't expecting. We knew he was having health issues, but not something we were expecting. But so anybody else on council wish to speak or say a few words, by all means.
Well, the only thing I have to say is, I'm sitting next to him, got to know him a little bit more, but he was really, he was really pro Indian Harbor Beach and everything that concerned Indian Harbor Beach, and he was really on fire with the lagoon and sustainability and all these other things that go along with it. I really appreciated his push, so to speak, and I was surprised like anything. It was way too soon for him to go, but I will miss him.
I didn't know Hamilton that well, but we ran against each other 2 years ago, and he won fair and square, and he was a gentleman throughout the whole thing. He was very kind, and it says a lot about the type of person he was. So I wish his family well.
Yeah, safe.
Continue his passion for the government and local government of this country, and that's what we just go out this difficult time. So, thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you. I do want to go ahead and request that somebody make a motion to excuse Ham.
Motion to excuse Hamilton Bone.
Second.
I'd like to also say, if I add it on there, he's with us tonight.
We have a motion by Deputy Mayor Gerton, a second by Councilmember Romy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0. All right. Do you want to do your thing prior to roll call? Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't see it. Okay. All right. Next is roll call.
Mayor Scott Nickel,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Frank Gerton, Councilmember Adam Dyer, Councilmember Susan Romy.
Here.
Okay. I kind of went out of order there because next was excusable council members, but we took care of that. Next is additions, deletions, or changes to the agenda, if any. Does anyone in council have anything they want to see changed or deleted?
No.
Hearing none. Thank you. We don't have any presentations or proclamations, so we'll move on to approval of minutes. The first is the regular council meeting minutes from December 10th, 2024. Anyone in council have any comments?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Gerton, second by Councilmember Romy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0. There's also the minutes from the special called meeting of December 19th, 2024.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Gerton, second by Councilmember Romy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0. On to reports. First is City Manager's report.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, council members, residents here and watching at home. Update on the Algonquin Sports Complex Expansion Project. The contract with Legacy Sports Construction Company was executed on December 19th. We are in the process of scheduling a project kickoff meeting with the design team and contractor with anticipated start date March 1st. Additionally, last week I signed a proposal for an updated gopher tortoise survey to be done before the planned relocations in February. The stormwater projects update, so staff participated in pre-construction kickoff meetings last month. The Alhambra project started this week, while the Atlantic and Ronnie projects are anticipated to start in February. Some A long follow-up to a concern Deputy Mayor Burton had 2 years ago on the beach renourishment. For those who may be new to Indian Harbor Beach, we lost a lot of sand with Hurricane Ian, and especially underneath our boardwalks. A picture in the revised report shows a lot of sand pushed up underneath our boardwalks, and special thanks goes out to Public Works Director Scaldo for following through with the contractors to make sure we got as much stabilization under our structures as possible. Some employee training updates. Last week, the leadership team, myself, and key staff attended a 2.5-day training session at the rec center. Participants, everyone learned a lot of good, valuable tips and a refresher on being the best leader possible. We had participation from the City of Satellite Beach and other jurisdictions. Special thanks goes out to Police Chief Butler for coordinating this training opportunity for us. Annual ethics and sexual harassment prevention training for all employees will be conducted next week. Legislative update is provided to you. It was included in the packet. Updates will be provided at every meeting going forward. And yesterday, Governor DeSantis called for a special session starting on the 27th to address illegal immigration, condo regulations, agricultural relief in response to natural disasters, replenishing the My Safe Florida Home program, and the Citizen Initiative petition process. Next meeting, we currently have a presentation of the Tree City USA plaques we have received that'll be in this building, introduction of our new ground supervisor in Public Works, and a anticipated funding request from the Tree Preservation Board, and interlocal agreement with Satellite Beach regarding administrative work for the muck removal project. And I've also included upcoming meetings and events. I will not read those. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. We don't have the city attorney present tonight, so we'll skip on down to council comments. Start with Deputy Mayor Gerton.
I received word from somebody in another city that attained the training over here last week, and he went off, I would identify him as he went off and just mentioned that he's gone to a lot of training throughout the county, but he felt like Indian Harbor Beach really did a nice job and made the training personal, and they felt accommodated, and it went real well. That's about the only thing I have to say.
Okay. Councilmember Romy.
Well, with city manager coffee, we attended the waste management meeting. However, it was in Viera, not at the landfill, and good ideas about recycling is coming from that. I've also been going to the Tree Preservation Board meetings, and really good things are coming for Arbor Day. What else? As I'm now on the library board, I had my first meeting, and I guess the big takeaway was a very easy request, was that they want to have on our marquee library books when the sales are. So John said that was a pretty easy one. They also were asking if our beach passes were going to be reciprocal, which I said I had no idea. I moved on from that. Let's see, there was also the firefighter ceremony the other night, which was fantastic. Chief Lewis put it together really well, and I felt really motivated, everyone in the room. It was nice. And then the last thing would be that the talk of the moms at Ocean Breeze is bike lanes, trying to extend bike lanes possibly on Ronnie Drive. So maybe just something to look into, because it does kind of just stop. And that's about it.
Okay. Councilmember Dyer.
Apologize for my personal and just everything. I haven't been time for work, and I'm really afraid of coming back. after about 2 weeks, basically.
Okay, very good. I attended the Space Coast League of Cities meeting last night. I was at the Palm Bay Senior Center. It was very well attended. Food was great. Attendance was good. They didn't really have anybody presenting per se, but it was very well attended. So I enjoyed that. Other than that, I don't have anything else. So we'll move along to public comments. This is on agenda items only. Is anyone in the public wishes to speak on an agenda item, step forward, state your name and address, and you'll have 3 minutes. Hearing none, we'll move along. There's no unfinished business. We'll move on to new business. And under new business, item number 4 is Tree Preservation Board appointment. This is to consider appointing a resident to the vacant voting member position on the Tree Preservation Board for the unexpired term ending March 11th, 2025. City Manager Coffey.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. We currently have one vacant position and have received 2 resumes, letters of interest. Staff was informed on Friday another member of the tree board is going to resign tomorrow night. So my recommendation is that you table this item to the 28th and then consider appointing both applicants to the 2 vacant positions.
Okay, thank you. Would anybody like to make a motion to table to the 28th?
The appointment for the Tree Preservation Board, and the 2 of them, till the 28th.
A second.
A motion by Deputy Mayor Gert and a second by Councilmember Romy. All those in favor signify by saying aye. 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 Did I hear Adam? Adam, was that an aye? Adam, are you there?
Can you?
Yeah, I didn't hear
that was
your vote on that.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0. All right, item number 5, fiscal year 26 budget calendar. This is to consider selecting one or more of the workshop dates and authorize staff to use the recommended budget calendar for the fiscal year 26 budget preparation season. City Manager Coffey.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. For the last few years, we've had a process where we have 3 major workshops. Staff recommends doing that again this year. Slightly different from what was in the original agenda packet that was prepared before we lost Councilmember Boone is the kickoff workshop and discussion of the stormwater assessment rate. I've also added March 4th, which is between the February 25th and the March 11th meeting. What's significant about that date is that the next agenda item discusses selecting someone to fill Councilmember Boone's seat, and that selection has to be done within 60 days, which would be basically February 25th. So the March 4th date, while the person would not be sworn in, the person would be identified and could participate. It's not required that the new council member participate in this, but I think it might make things smoother throughout the year. The second meeting or workshop is the 5-year financial model and capital improvement plan review. We have dates in April suggested. One of them is before a council meeting. That seems to work for a lot of folks. And then the budget review workshop in August. Once again, we have the time before the first meeting in August, and also the Tuesdays before and after. So staff recommends you identify the 3 dates you want for the workshops.
So for the first one, you're talking about instead of adding another date to what, March 4th, you said?
That would allow the council members select to participate at that point. And since it's for folks watching at home, a workshop is when the council reviews things, but they cannot vote. So there would not be any problem with the council members select participating in that because there would be no votes taken at that workshop.
Cannot do the 25th, February 25th for the first meeting. So the 18th is before a regular council meeting? Is that an odd, is that a shift? Because that should be the
You're correct, I have that
11th.
wrong. The 11th,
11th and the 25th would be before council meetings.
correct, thank you.
So I personally, I like doing them before the council meetings. So, I mean, my vote would be to look at February 11th. That, but, okay, so hang on.
I'm okay with
No,
that.
well, I'm sorry, because we want to give a chance for the new council member to participate. That would make it March 4th, correct?
That would be,
I think that's probably a good idea. So are you guys good with March 4th? Yeah. Everybody?
I'm good.
Adam, are you good with March 4th?
That's fine, yes, sir.
Okay.
would you prefer 6 or 7 o'clock?
6 o'clock, if at all possible. If that works for everybody.
The next one is the 5-year plan workshop, and I do have those dates correct. The April 22nd is the council meeting, and I listed the Tuesdays before and after that.
Again, I would be in favor of the 22nd,
April?
April 22nd. Frank, are you all right with that?
Haven't gotten there yet. Not as quick as you. Yep, I'm okay.
Adam, are you okay with April 22nd?
Yeah, my schedule's wide open after the first February, so it's fine with me.
Okay.
And would you prefer 5:30 or 6 o'clock for that?
6 is, we can get it done, can't we? 6 or not? Whatever you want. I'm with you either way, 5:30 or 6. I'm flexible.
Let's do 5:30 just in case. I would hate to, I want to give us some buffer in case the meeting runs a little bit long. That works for everyone.
And then the last one is the budget review workshop. August 12th is the regular council meeting. That's before that meeting is when we had the workshop this last year.
Do we know when the
Conference?
League of Cities annual conference is?
Now, give me just one moment and I'll pull that up.
I want to make sure it doesn't conflict.
Right.
League of Conferences that week. It would start on Wednesday after the August 12th meeting.
All right.
And it's in Orlando this year.
Okay. Personally, I'm good with August 12th. If you guys okay with that?
I'm good.
And again, 5:30.
Is it?
Yeah, but that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
No school at night. Eh?
No, I'm just thinking it was the next day. That's all.
5:30 or 6 o'clock.
Again, 5:30 if everybody can do it. You're
That's
good at
fine,
5:30?
fine.
Adam, 5:30, okay? For August 12th?
Yeah, August 12th at 5:30 sounds good with me.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. On to item number 6, authorization to advertise the vacant unexpired city council member position. This is to consider authorizing staff to advertise late Hamilton Boone's vacant city council member position for the unexpired term ending November 2026. City Manager Coffey.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. The city charter requires the city council to appoint a successor to the unexpired term within 60 days, or a special election shall be held. Based on our unfortunate history of having done this not too long ago, staff recommends following the same procedures of advertising for resumes of electors interested in being appointed, which could be posted this Friday on the city's website, bulletin board, social media sites, with a deadline to submit resumes no later than 4 p.m. Friday, February 14th. On February 25th, the city council would allow each candidate 3 minutes to address the council before a selection is made. Of note, the charter requires 3 of the 4 council members to vote for the successful candidate. Staff recommends the city council either adopt this process or identify an alternate one and authorize us to proceed.
Need a motion for that?
I'd make a motion to follow the process and do it the way we did, the way it was done last time, and collect resumes.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilmember Romey, second by Deputy Mayor Gerton. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0. Okay, next is public forum. If anybody from the audience wishes to come up and speak about something, hopefully you filled out a speaker card, and if you have, please turn it into our city clerk. Any takers? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Gerton, second by Councilmember Romey. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0, and we are adjourned.
Good job, Mayor.
Thank you.
Roll tide.
It's not the fastest. It's not the fastest.